How crazy would it sound if a tattoo artist told you they didn't even know how to draw before they started tattooing? Crazy or not, this is my story. Today, as a professional self-taught tattoo artist, I have my own private studio and making more money than I ever thought was possible. In order to tell this story, let me take you back to November 2020, the height of the pandemic. I was fresh off leg surgery, at home on break from college, trying to figure out what my life goals were. I was currently enrolled in a junior college in San Diego, California, trying to fix my grades so I could move on to playing football at the university level. California at the time had no clue when school would even start up again. Did I mention I also have a baby on the way? So it's safe to say, as of right now, I'm a little stressed out. It's fucking people looking at me and shit. It's kind of weird, but life of a content maker. Most people know me as AG, and this is my story. You're probably wondering who I am and why I'm making this video, but I'll get to that later in this video. But let me address the question you clicked on this video for. Do you have to know how to draw in order to become a tattoo artist? The question I get by far the most. While the common answer is yes, my answer is no. But let me explain. How's that little new career of yours going? Sound familiar? You'll get a lot of people who maybe even you thought were close to, or maybe even you thought had supported you, and you'll begin to look around and realize those same people are laughing at your dream. Don't let this stop you. I learned early on that us creatives are very misunderstood. Most people think misunderstood is a bad thing, but for me, I honestly think it's what makes me who I am. I look at it as almost like a superpower in a kind of weird way. When I was planning this video, I honestly had no real direction. I just took out my notebook and started writing. I guess my main point that I'm trying to get across is that just do whatever that makes you happy and just do it. Don't worry about the money, don't worry about chasing success, the fame, proving people wrong, or thinking you don't have all the necessary skills that they tell you need to have before you start in a different career path. Don't worry about any of it. Do what makes you happy and the rest will come. A lot of people will ask how I got into tattooing and think there's some crazy story involved, but honestly, it's a lot more simple than you might think. I wanted to become a tattoo artist, and so I did. I had no prior art background before I started tattooing. No drawing, no painting, no sculpting, nothing. Now that may shock some people, but it also might give hope to some people that if I can do it, so can you. And that's my goal. But let's start from the beginning. I was an athlete, always have been, probably always will be. And with athletics comes competition. And when I stopped playing, I honestly knew something was missing. I just didn't really know what yet. As time went by, I started realizing it was that competition that I missed, at least a form of it. I'm not gonna bore you with my story, but long story short, I always knew there was that void that I was just trying to fill. The thrill of adrenaline, competing against people that they say that is better than you, taking risks, perfecting your craft, all of it. I was lost without it. If you're an athlete, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I was the kid in school from an early on that athletics always came easy to. I don't say that in a cocky way. What I'm trying to say is athletics, even though a lot of people thought maybe was my thing, it really wasn't. My passion was never truly sports. It was art. I started teaching myself how to make clothes, taught myself Photoshop. We used to have this graphic design class in high school, and I used to sneak in there, use all the information I learned and taught myself with how to make shirts and print and screen print and everything, and I used to do it while the teacher was at lunch. He still doesn't know that. But yeah, I took it super serious. I even quit football in order to do it, which shocked a lot of people, including even my parents. I noticed from an early age the two things I gravitated early on to was branding and art. This dude keeps looking at me. At the time of making this video, I have 272 subscribers. It's not a lot, but I guess that's my exact point of this whole video. You don't need to wait till you think you have the skill set you need to start something. I just bought a camera and wanted to make videos. I'm not good at it, I didn't go to school for it, but here I am spending 10 hours editing something that maybe won't even get many views at all. But the point is, I'm not gonna wait around until I'm good at something to start creating. I did the same thing with tattooing. If I would have listened to people saying that there was no way I could just randomly become a tattoo artist, then none of this would have been possible. I made this video knowing it may not get a bunch of actual views, but my main hope is that it reaches people that maybe could use this as motivation and to know you're not alone. People will tell you in any career field you need certain skills if you want to be successful, but it's not true. You just need a belief in yourself, passion, and dedication. The skill will come. If you've made it to this part of the video, shout out to you. If nobody else believes in you, I do. I say all that to say, while I don't agree with most people that says you have to know how to draw before you start tattooing, I do think if your goal is solely just to get rich off tattooing and live the lifestyle of a tattoo artist, and that's your only goal behind it, I think you're going to be pretty disappointed. If you like tattoos as an art form, if you've gotten them since you were younger, you always admired them, and you want tattooing to become your medium, then this video is for you. Learning how to draw, paint, sculpt, tattoo, it's all one and the same. It's a learned skill, just like everything else in life. Now, some people may have started to learn how to draw earlier on in life, and that obviously will give them an upper hand. But don't be discouraged. Some people just find their passion later on in life. But in my opinion, better late than never, right? It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. This is one of my favorite quotes. It may go over some people's heads, but I think if it resonates with you, I think it's meant for you. I know it does for me. We are all products of our environment, who we spend our time around, what we spend our time doing. It rubs off on you. My message to you is the same for my younger self. Be who you want to be and do what you want to do. Your future you will thank you.